This is Dr. Bradley Nelson. I'd like to talk to you for a moment about distance healing and how it works and how it's possible. First of all, the human body has an amazing ability built right into it to set aside its own needs and to act on behalf of someone else. And we call this acting by proxy. So what I learned when I was in practice is that I could actually work on a client or a patient wherever they were on the planet. Imagine looking out on the ocean and you see different islands, and those islands look like separate islands. If you were to drain all the water out of the ocean, though, you would see that those islands are actually all connected, wouldn't you? And you can think of all of us as human beings being connected in that same way. Everything is energy. If you look at your body at the atomic level, you see that the body is almost empty space entirely. The body is about 99.99999% empty space. The body is really an energy field, a complex energy field. And we are all nothing but pure energy. We're all beings of pure energy. And so that's how this is done. So to explain how this works, let's imagine that I'm trying to work on someone named Diane who's in another country. What I could do is I could have another person come in, and that person could act as proxy for Diane. How does that work? How do we make a connection? Well, the person that is acting as proxy, I would have them hold out their arm, and then I would have them say, "My name is Diane." So they would say that their name is Diane. At first they would be weak because that would be an incongruent statement. Their name's not Diane. Maybe their name is Jill or Tom or something. But as they continue to make that statement, "My name is Diane, my name is Diane," there's a connection that's being made. At the moment the connection is made, suddenly their arm will test strong for Diane, that their name is Diane. But if they say their own name, like "My name is Tom," they would go weak. Okay, so that's how we know the connection has been made. At that point, everything that we do on the proxy person, we're actually doing to the person who is on the other end of the line, wherever they are. Okay, the person that we're connected up with as proxy. So that's basically how it works. It is important to break the connection between the proxy person and the subject wherever they are, because if you don't, they will tend to start feeling the emotions and feeling the feelings of the subject. And that actually happened to me once. I had a patient that I'd been working with, and we had been working on her sister who was in Milwaukee or something, and I forgot to disconnect her. And to disconnect a person, all you have them do, it's easy, you just have them say that their name is their own name until they test strong, okay? And we forgot to disconnect her from her sister. And the next day she called me up and she said, "Dr. Nelson, something's wrong. I feel like I'm turning into my sister." And I thought, "Oh no, I forgot to disconnect you." So this definitely works. It's really simple, easy to do. When you're working on another person by yourself, you can act as proxy by yourself, okay? And so what you do is you would just, whatever form of self-testing you do, it's the same thing. Like for example, if I'm working on someone named Jim, and Jim is somewhere far away, I would just focus on that person, and then I would say, "My name is Jim. My name is Jim." It's going to be weak until the connection gets made, and then suddenly it will test strong for "My name is Jim." At that point, I can do the testing and ask the questions and find whatever imbalances Jim has, and then I can release those imbalances on myself, in most cases by just swiping a magnet of some kind over the governing meridian, just from the forehead to the back of the neck. And if we're releasing an emotion, for example, we'd find the emotion, identify it, and then just swipe 3 times like so. If it's an inherited emotion, we would have to do 10 times. And that's all explained in the emotion code. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell how it works. So my advice to you is to try this out, and you'll find that it works. And it gives you an amazing ability to be able to help a loved one or another person or a client no matter where they are in the world. And it's such an amazing and such a powerful thing. And if you continue this work, what you'll find, the day will come when you'll be working on someone far, far away, and suddenly a dramatic change will happen for them, and their pain level will go from a 9 to a 0, or they suddenly will feel better when they were feeling sick or unwell or in pain. And when that happens to you, in that moment, your life is going to change because you're going to realize that you're much more powerful than you ever thought you were. So my advice is to stick with it and enjoy it. It's a great tool, a great thing that we've been given. So thanks for listening.
For more information, visit us online at drbradleynelson.com.